sleeping pigeon, same thing. You
I'd say like 45 degrees where it wants to sit.
Namaskar. To begin today's practice, we are going to start in Vajrasana, or Thunderbolt pose, an easy kneeling position. Allowing the hands to rest on the tops of the thighs. We settle in for a few breaths here. Allowing the weight to sink down onto the heels. Drawing the belly into the spine, we sit up nice and tall. As we exhale, sinking the tailbone a little lower. Releasing the feet. We bring our awareness into our bodies here. One more big inhale. And exhale, begin to walk the hands forward, coming into a tabletop position. Inhale, flip the toes, and exhale, press back into a downward facing dog. Stepping the feet, hips distance apart. Maybe we walk the hands forward. We release the neck, driving the mat away, allowing the chest to sink between the shoulders as we stretch the heels down to the mat. Smooth, controlled inhales. Equal, controlled exhales. One more big inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, right foot goes high, three-legged dog. Big stretch here, driving the heel up towards the sky. And exhale, stepping through. Inhale, pivot that left heel down, rising to warrior one. Hold here. Arms drive high towards the sky as we draw the right hip back, grounding down through the outer edge of the left foot. Gaze is soft as we continue to open the chest, open the shoulders. One more big inhale here. Drive the hands tall. And exhale, pivoting to the left side for Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, drop the hands to the hips, puff the chest up. And exhale, we fold. Toes face the left side of the mat as we straighten the legs, hinging the chest down between the thighs. Gaze is soft between the knees. Continuing to send the tailbone high, we ground down through the outer edges of the feet. Smooth, controlled inhale, lengthening through the crown. And exhale, send the head between the legs. One more big inhale here. And exhale, fold completely. One big inhale, we rise all the way up. And exhale, warrior two. Pivot that right foot forward. Maybe we step the feet a little wider. Big inhale here. And exhale, sink a little lower. Inhale, flip to reverse the warrior. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And exhale to down dog. Inhale, left foot steps high, three-legged dog. And exhale, stepping through Virabhadrasana A, warrior one. Inhale, arms go high. And exhale, we settle in here. Drawing the left hip back, we twist the right hip forward, squaring the hips off with the front of the mat. Continuing to open the chest, drawing the shoulders together and dropping them down away from the ears. Maybe the gaze lifts as we take a gentle back bend. One more big inhale here. And exhale, pivoting to the right side, Prasarita Padottanasana. Big inhale here, hands on the hips. And exhale, we fold. Grounding down evenly through the outer edges of the foot. Maybe there's a gentle internal rotation here. The toes are slightly turned inwards. Grounding down through the heels, grounding down through the balls of the feet. Nice and even distribution here. Big inhale, lengthen through the crown, flare the sit bones apart, and exhale, hinge a little deeper. Smooth, controlled breaths. Feeling the outside of the shins really work as we begin to shift the weight further into the balls of the feet, allowing the head to hinge a little deeper. Active in the core. Take one more big inhale and exhale completely. Inhale, we rise all the way up. And exhale, warrior two. Hold for the inhale. And exhale, reverse the warrior. Big inhale here, feel the stretch in the side body. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, shift the gaze, bend the knees. We're going to step or float gently to the top of the mat. Big inhale here. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms go tall. And exhale, shifting the weight into the left foot, we move into Vrikshasana, tree pose. Inhale, hands come to heart center, lift the knee. Exhale, externally rotate that hip. And with control, plant the sole of the foot on the inner thigh. Hold here. Consciously lifting up on that right hip to keep the hip joints even. Keeping the chest pointed forward, our gaze is soft. As the shoulders draw together and down away from the ears, nice and long spine. One more big inhale here. And exhale completely. Inhale with control, internally rotate that hip, knee goes to the front. And exhale, release to standing. We're gonna heel toe the feet, hips distance apart. Big inhale, stand up nice and tall. Externally point those toes out as we exhale and sink down into a Malasana squat. Seat goes low, hands come to heart center as we press the elbows into the thighs. Big inhale, sink the tailbone low as we lift the chest. Weight shifts into the heels. Nice and evenly distributed here through the bottom of our feet. As we continue to open the heart and settle the seat down a little lower, flat through the lower back. Drawing the shoulders down away from the ears. Staying nice and long through the neck, nice and tall through the crown. Even inhales. Controlled exhales. One more big inhale here. And exhale, releasing the hand down to the mat. Inhale, lift the hips, heel toe the feet together. Exhale into the forward fold. Inhale, arms go tall, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, Vrikshasana, right side, bringing the hands down to heart center, shifting the weight, lift that left knee. Big inhale. Exhale, externally rotate the hip, planting the sole with control on the inner thigh. Big inhale here, stand nice and tall. As we exhale, straighten the standing leg. Maybe the toes are down by the ankle and you're able to kickstand the toes into the mat. Maybe if there's a little more balance, the sole of the foot is pressed on the inner calf. And maybe if there's even a little more, we're up on the inner thigh. Maybe it's just above the knee. Or maybe we reach down, grab the ankle, and pull it high up into the pelvis. Wherever you're at, we're going to hold for just one more big breath. And exhale completely. Inhale, internally rotate the knee. And with control, exhale to a standing position. Heel toeing the feet, mat distance apart, hip distance apart. We take a big inhale here. And exhale, sink low, Malasana squat, second time. Driving the triceps into the inner thighs. We press the thighs open as we actively squeeze our knees together, squeezing the thighs into the center line. Big inhale, lift the chin, lift the crown. Big exhale, open the heart, drop the shoulders down. Feel the feet work here to hold us nice and balanced. Continually working the seat lower to the ground, weight shifts into the heels. One more big inhale. And exhale, releasing the hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift the hips, heel toe the feet together. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, stepping or floating back to Chaturanga Dandasana, bent elbows. Inhale, flip the toes, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling forward, shift the gaze, bend the knees, and we're going to step or float through to a seated position. Bringing the seat down to the mat, we move into Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose or butterfly pose, bringing the soles of the feet together, feeling the sit bones ground down into the mat. We take a big inhale here. And exhale, we fold. Using the hands, we press the soles of the feet together, keeping contact through the entire bottom of the feet. With every inhale, we lengthen through the lower spine, lengthen through the crown. And exhale, we fold a little deeper. One more big inhale here. And exhale completely. Inhale, we rise back up to tall seated position. And exhale, keeping the soles of the feet together, we slide them out to make a big O with the feet. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, we fold. Keep the soles of the feet pressed together. Maybe the hands help to do the work here. We hinge forward. Gaze is lifted to lead with the chin. Maybe we lead with the chest, nice and flat through the back. As we fold here. Doing a little ankle inversion. Stretch as we get used to keeping the feet together. One more big inhale here. And exhale completely. Inhale, we rise, coming back up to a seated position. And exhale, send both feet forward. We move into Dandasana, staff pose. Inhale, rolling the shoulders back, plant the hands. And we're gonna hold here. Exhale as we drive the palms down into the mat, squeezing the quads, drawing the thighs together, flexing the toes back towards our forehead. Some ankle dorsiflexion here. Active through the ankles, squeezing the shins, squeezing the quads, and then opening the shoulders, external rotation here to open the heart. Maybe the chin is tucked as we draw the shoulders together and down. One more inhale here. And exhale, curl the pinky toes together. We're working to draw the entire soles of our feet together here. Continuing to draw the belly into the spine, staying nice and strong through the quads. One more big inhale. And exhale, ankle eversion. Work to twist the soles of the feet to the left and right side of the mat. Keeping the quads pointed up towards the sky. We're working to fan the feet out. Strong and active here. One more big inhale, squeeze the sides of the ankles. And exhale, ankle inversion, squeeze the soles of the feet together. As we work the soles of the feet together here, we're gonna work to draw the big toe back towards our body. This is gonna work to rotate the ankle from here all the way on up. It's gonna shift that stretch all the way through the outer bottom portion of our foot. Stay strong through the quads, squeeze them nice and tight. Strong through the shoulders, strong through the core. One more big inhale, draw the big toes towards us. And exhale, fan the feet out to the outsides of the mat. This whole time, we're working to keep the heels lifted off the mat. This is a very active posture here. Squeeze the quads. Of course, if we're giving out in the quads, feel free to release them. Our focus here is our ankles and working on ankle flexibility. Big inhale, open the heart. Squeeze the toes back towards the body. One more big inhale. And exhale, release. Janu Shirshasana version A. Draw the sole of the foot into the inner thigh. Knee drops to the outer side. Big inhale here. Pulling the heel into the pelvis. Sit up nice and tall. And exhale, we fold. Hands reach out. Maybe we grab the big toe. Continuing to flex the toes back towards our forehead. Maybe the hands wrap around the foot. Maybe if this feels really good, we keep the sit bones nice and grounded and we go into a bind. Continuing to flex the toes back towards the forehead, feeling the stretch through the back of the calf. Toes point up towards 12 o'clock. One more big inhale. And exhale completely. Inhale, we rise, release the bind, moving into Janu Shirshasana version B. Inhale, plant the hands, lift the seat, and sliding the seat over the foot. Heel goes right into the perineum. Bottom of the foot presses into the left glute as we release that foot. Knee is nice and relaxed here. Big inhale. And exhale, we fold. The ankle needs to be strong enough to support our body weight here. As we work into a gentle twist along the right side of the hip. Maybe you feel it pull along the outer side of the back. Maybe you feel it along the top of the knee. Gaze is soft over the tops of the toes as you continue to flex the toes back towards the forehead. Continuing to draw that stretch through the back of the calf. Squeezing those left shins. We take one more big inhale here. And exhale completely. Inhale, we rise, sliding the seat back off of the foot. We prepare for Janu Shirshasana version C. This is an advanced posture, so if this is not available, then feel free to hold version A or version B one more time. Inhale, wrapping the hand around the ankle, we lift it out from under the thigh, turning the toes down towards the mat. Heel goes up towards the sky, toes ground down into the mat. Big inhale and exhale, straighten the hips. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, reach the hands forward. We move into the fold. This is deep ankle rotation. You might feel it twist into the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Big exhale and fold. Once again, this is an advanced version of Janu Shirshasana. And if ankle mobility is not a part of your regular practice, then this might be very difficult to get into. So feel free to try it. But if you feel anything past the point of just discomfort, stop and then revert back to version A or version B. One more big inhale and exhale. Inhale, we rise, and exhale, releasing that right foot. We send the right leg long. Big inhale, pull the left foot up, Janu Shirshasana A on the second side, planting the sole of that left foot on the inner right thigh, flexing the right toes back towards us. We sit up nice and tall, squaring off those sit bones, and exhale, we fold. Maybe the hands go to the big toe as we draw the toe back towards our forehead. Staying active in that right leg. The right quad is flexed as we draw the right hip back into the socket. Big inhale. Big exhale, we fold. One more big inhale here. Squeeze the quad, lengthen long, and exhale, fold completely. Inhale, release the bind, we rise, Janu Shirshasana version B. Straightening that left foot, we inhale, plant the hands, lifting the seat and sliding it over the heel. The heel goes right into the perineum as the bottom of our foot faces up into that right glute. Sitting the seat down right on top of the foot, we take a big inhale, flex those right toes, and exhale, we fold. Once again, staying active in that right leg. Squeeze the quad, draw the hip back. Continuing to flex the right toes. We've got dorsiflexion in the right ankle and plantar flexion in the left ankle. Continuing the stretch. Continuing to build strength in that left ankle as it supports the weight of our body. Big inhale, lengthen through the crown. Nice long spine, and exhale completely. Inhale, release the bind, we rise, getting ready for version C. Releasing the seat from the top, sliding on back. Big inhale, draw the left foot up, turning those left toes down. Heel goes towards the sky as the toes fall in line with the right thigh. Big inhale and big exhale, we fold. Only going as far as you can. big inhale here. And exhale completely. Inhale, release the bind, release the foot, and begin to rise. Moving into Padmasana, lotus pose. Exhale, extend that left foot. Big inhale here. Maybe we stretch the legs out as we begin to fold into lotus. Right leg comes up first, tucking into the hip, pointing that right foot. This is very deep plantar flexion through the top of that right ankle. So maybe this is it, and this feels great, and this is where we stay. We just tuck that left foot under, and we call it good at Ardha Padmasana, half lotus. But if this feels good, then we're gonna take that left foot, tucking it up over the right knee, drawing it into the hip crease. Heel toeing the foot up, ideally working that left foot into the hip crease as well, but going as far as you are able to, taking that right hand right along the top of the toes and then pressing that into the hip to really use that hand to deepen the top of the foot stretch. Big inhale here. And exhale. Settle into your seat. Maybe you gently close the eyes as you allow the sit bones to ground down. With every inhale, finding length through the spine. With every exhale, releasing all of the tension in the body. Relaxing the eyebrows, relaxing the jaw. We settle in here. If this feels really good on the ankles, then feel free to take a bind, Baddha Padmasana, taking the left arm, wrapping it behind the back, and then taking the right arm and wrapping it behind. Maybe you grab your hand, maybe you grab your opposite elbows, or in a complete bind, you're able to take the hands and grab for the big toes. Whatever is available to you, all the way from Ardha Padmasana, all the way up to Baddha Padmasana. We're going to take one more big inhale here. And exhale, begin to walk the hands forward, we fold. Hinging the belly over the feet. Releasing the head down to the mat. Releasing the neck. We soften here. One more big inhale. And exhale completely. Inhale, begin to walk the hands back as we rise. And exhale, release out of lotus. Now that is the traditional side for lotus, but since we're working on our ankles, we're gonna make sure we do the same on both sides. So release the feet, maybe we straighten them, shake out the ankles, shake out the knees. As we get ready to fold the opposite way, feel free to roll the ankles, stretch out the legs, and on the inhale, drawing the left foot in, tucking that left foot into the inner thigh, nice and close, nice and snug. Again, maybe this is where we're at. This is really tight on the knee as well. So maybe we stay here in Ardha Padmasana in half lotus, where we take the right leg and tuck it under the knee. But if we have a little bit more and we feel good here, then we're gonna take that foot and cross it over the top. Big inhale and exhale as we lock the feet into place, pointing the toes, working them into the hip creases. Exhale, we settle in here. Maybe the hands are on the toes as we draw them closer into the hip creases. Big inhale and big exhale. Take whatever variation of Padmasana is accessible to you. As we settle in here. One more big inhale here. And exhale, begin to fold, gently walking the hands forward on the mat. Keeping the sit bones grounded, we hinge at the hips. And release here. One more big inhale. And exhale completely. Inhale, begin to rise. And exhale into place. Now you can hold Padmasana for as long as you would like, maybe alternate back and forth a few more times, but this concludes our practice. If you would like at this point to release your bind, you can exhale, stretch out the legs, wiggle the ankles, and then of course, close your practice in Savasana, shifting the seat down onto the mat. Exhale, releasing the spine down, and holding in Savasana for a few breaths. Feel free to stay in this posture for as long as you would like. And thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.